What if I told you that the future of Colorado Buffaloes football and Deion Sanders' very presence on the sidelines might be hanging by a thread? Yes, Coach Prime has transformed Colorado football in ways we haven't seen in years. But according to analysts, his time in Boulder could be very, very numbered, unless some major changes happen fast. Today, we're diving deep into why Deion Sanders could be out the door if Colorado doesn't make the right moves, and what that means for the program's future. Deion Sanders arrived at Colorado with a whirlwind of hype and energy, and he's delivered on many fronts. From bringing elite recruits to putting the Buffs back on the national radar, Coach Prime has turned heads, even those who didn't believe in him before. But with all that momentum, a question looms large. Can Colorado keep up financially with the powerhouse programs that dominate college football today? Because if they can't, Sanders might be heading for the exit. First, let's give credit where it's due. Deion Sanders isn't just a former NFL Hall of Famer coaching a college team. He's a recruiter like no other. Remember when he convinced a 5-star recruit to pick Jackson State, an HBCU, over Power 5 schools without blinking? That's the kind of pull he brings. At Colorado, Sanders has done what seemed impossible. He made the Buffs relevant again. Before his arrival, how often did Colorado football make national headlines? Rarely. Now, even late-night games have eyes glued to the screen. Sanders has injected new life and a fresh cachet into a program that desperately needed it. But here's the catch. Sanders' time at Colorado might not last if the university can't back him up with serious money. Alex Rajanimi, a co-host on 92.5 Altitude Sports Radio, put it bluntly: Deion's days in Boulder are very, very numbered, unless Colorado can find a way to compete with $25 million to $30 million freshman classes and figure out how to manage salaries better. This concern ties directly into Sanders' own recent rant about the lack of a salary cap in college football. Sanders said, "I wish there was a cap, like in the NFL, where the top player makes this, and everyone else knows where they stand." He criticized the wild spending where some schools offer $500,000 to players who might not even be top-tier talents, making it impossible for programs like Colorado to keep up. But all hope isn't lost. Mike Sanford, Rajanimi's co-host, suggests a path forward, one that leverages Sanders' unique brand and media savvy. What if Colorado turns Coach Prime into more than a coach, but a CEO who signs massive media deals to fund a $25 to $30 million roster? After all, Sanders already runs the program more like a business, focusing on the big picture and delegating the X's and O's to his coordinators. If Colorado can capitalize on Sanders' star power and build a media empire around him, fundraising could skyrocket. That extra cash could allow them to compete financially with bigger programs, or at least carve out a competitive niche in the Big 12. Still, the question remains, does Colorado really need to spend like the Blue Bloods? Look at Arizona State, the 2024 Big 12 champion. They challenged Texas in the playoffs and nearly pulled off an upset in overtime. Arizona State didn't outspend the entire college football world. They competed smartly and effectively. Colorado doesn't have to keep pace with the likes of Alabama, Ohio State, or Georgia. Their real competition is Big 12 rivals like Utah, TCU, and Iowa State. Sanders' recruiting ability ensures talent will come, and sometimes talent beats money. At the end of the day, Deion Sanders' future at Colorado hinges on whether the school is willing and able to invest in his vision. If they do, and they let him build a sustainable program backed by strong fundraising and media deals, the Buffs could finally become a consistent contender. If not, Sanders might look for greener pastures, leaving Colorado to wonder what might have been. So what do you think? Will Colorado find a way to keep Deion Sanders and build on this momentum? Or is Coach Prime's time at Boulder really numbered? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more NFL and college football insights, and share this video with your fellow football fans. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. /P